Alright, this is a first look at the HTC Hero for Sprint. Let me preface this by saying that I love my iPhone. Well, at least I did until the Wi-Fi failed, and so I had to send that back. And I got a new iPhone, and then the cell radio failed, so I sent that back. Found another iPhone, which turned off randomly. So this is my third iPhone, and I'm really sick of it failing. And AT&T's service is awful. So here we can compare the Sprint Hero with the iPhone in terms of size and screen size. I haven't took my SIM card out of the iPhone, so it's not activated, but you can compare the screen size there. The thickness of the Hero is slightly thicker, but it's not significant, and it's actually a smaller phone in size. It can fit on top of the iPhone with room to spare, so it fits in the pocket better than an iPhone. So now we're looking at the Hero, and they replaced the bottom part. Sprint did replace the chin with these buttons down here, which are on a rather slick metal facing, which actually feels really good. And there's a tactile response to everything on there. So here we have the home screen. This is a custom home screen I set up with the weather, time, and all my different shortcuts here. And I have not put too much on the home screen. I've only used up 3 of these. And yeah. So first we'll look at the messages application, which you can see is pretty basic, but it works. Alright. So as you can see, you can type. I prefer this type of keyboard. You can adjust the type of keyboard from a QWERTY or a compact QWERTY. The compact QWERTY is better in the horizontal view, or I'm sorry, vertical view of the screen, because you get much bigger keys and it knows what you're typing. Whereas if you want a bigger keyboard, you just turn it on its side and it'll very quickly switch to the landscape keyboard, which is great, but it's not quite as good as the iPhone in terms of the size of the keys. And I consistently hit the period button rather than the space bar. So I'll have to get used to it, but it's still a good keyboard. Even though I really do like the keyboard on the vertical one. Now we can take a look at the browser real quick. Interesting part of this, I don't know if this is going to be updated or not, but every time you start it up, it takes a couple seconds and it says retrieving sign-in details. I'm not sure what that's about, but just reading a Fox News article. This is a mobile site, but it loads up really well, and you can use the scroll ball to scroll through, which is really nice, which you can't use on the iPhone. The only problems with the browser are there's no controls on here on the screen, so in order to access any controls, you have to bring up the menu. But it does offer a lot of settings and the history, and can download stuff. So it's a very full-featured browser, and as you can see, there are tons of settings, which is great because I love settings. So oh, here, I'll show you the bookmarks as well. It's pretty nifty. It shows all of your bookmarks kind of like how Apple did their album view, and it's really cool to look at, but it's also really easy to navigate and choose what you're looking for. So now we'll click the home button and go back to the home. Now you can see I set up my own screen here, which is what's great about the Hero is it's so customizable. There are so many HTC widgets included that it's just incredible. The amount of clock widgets we have here is just insane. I don't know what the hell that is, but if you can read it, good for you. So we go through here, it's just like I mean, they went all out with the clock widgets, but there are also many more widgets that HTC decided to include over Android, but they don't take away your ability to use any Android widgets. Whoops, I just added a Facebook widget on here, which I did not mean to add. So I'll show you how. If you hold your finger down on it, it'll vibrate a little bit to let you know that you've got your finger on it, and then you can delete it. But still got your run-of-the-mill Android widgets here, along with NFL Mobile Live and Sprint TV, which were both added by Sprint. The shortcuts just allow you to bring any programs you have on the Hero up to the front screen. I don't have too many right now, but I've installed a couple third-party programs. A folder, I'm not really sure what that's about, but I go back. Another cool thing about the Hero is you can have like these automatically updating widgets. So for example, this weather widget will show you what the current weather is like, and it'll automatically update. If you tap on it, it'll just bring you to the full screen of the weather program. It's not a very full-featured weather program, but it works. It shows you the next couple days and the weather, the temperature and the high and the low for the day. And if it's not refreshing, you can always update it manually. So we go back to the home. Now looking at the hardware real quick, just turn over, and this is a 5 megapixel autofocus camera, which is a huge advantage over the iPhone, as well as a 3.5 millimeter headset jack, which is an advantage over both the T-Mobile, I don't know what it was doing there, both the T-Mobile Android handsets at this time.